Good morning. It is Saturday at 7:16 in the morning. I can't sleep because I am excited to do my test. My heart's beating very fast. 1:13. It's like an awkward angle. I'm nervous. I hope that this test is darker because I thought that the two yesterday were kind of dark. I feel like there was a line there, so I hope that today there's a darker line and that it wasn't just indents yesterday. I feel like since today is 10 DPO, that I put a lot of hope into this one, that I hope that by 10 DPO there's a line, and then if there's not, I usually start to feel worried about that. I'm gonna do my easy at home test, my first response test, the progesterone test to see if that still is at a good level. It was yesterday, but not the days before. And my LH test, I say that. I have 4 that I'm gonna take so that I can track everything. But let's hope that this one's good. Okay, so easy at home LH test, easy at home pregnancy test, proof test to confirm ovulation and check progesterone, and first response. Let's do it. So far, it's been like seconds. And I don't really see anything yet. I literally just like dumped them in the pee. I think my proof test is gonna be positive again, so that's promising. My LH test yesterday was weird because it was like super pink and wouldn't dry. So I'm curious if this one's gonna do the same thing. I didn't dip it as long, so hopefully that's good. I probably shouldn't stare at them. It's only been a minute. This hurts my knee, so I'm gonna stand up and check this in another minute. My hands. Okay, it's been 4 minutes. Let's see how everybody's doing. Maybe like a tiny something on the easy at home test. Need better lighting, and my phone is what I use for the lighting, so I feel like it's less obvious on the first response, which is weird. I feel like I saw more yesterday on this one. We'll get that in a minute. Proof test. There's definitely a second line on here, so I'm hoping that it's not higher. LH test is still taking forever to dry. So let me take some pictures of all of these, hold my phone up, and observe them all. And I'll be back to update. I'm not seeing anything, which is upsetting because I thought I did yesterday. I'm like sweating because I've been moving around so much. I'll take another one later today and hope that something shows up. Because right now I don't feel very hopeful. It is 11:12, almost afternoon now. I decided to do another easy at home test. I don't want to do another first response because those are expensive and I don't want to use them all. Looking at my first response from this morning though, I feel like there might still be like a tiny line, but it looked way more obvious yesterday, which is weird because I took 2 tests, so it's not even like just one would have had an indent line. Both of them had what looked like a line. So that's weird. But we'll see what the easy at home looks like. I don't really have any symptoms. My leg boobs aren't really that sore. I had a little bit of like cramping yesterday, but not a lot. Don't feel nauseous, don't feel tired. I do feel kind of tired because I woke up at like 6 a.m. to take these tests. So, but that's it. So let's see how this one looks. Nothing yet. Hopefully there's something later. Good morning. I'm gonna squat awkwardly. It is Sunday, March 21st, 2021. Today I am 11 DPO in cycle day 28, which my nurse from my doctor said that if I don't get my period by cycle day 28 to take a test, which my periods don't normally come at cycle day 28, so like I don't know if that's necessarily true, but I did take Letrozole this cycle and I haven't done that before, so maybe that will influence when my period comes and maybe it'll come earlier. But no sign of my period. I did feel some like light cramping yesterday, but that's it. Ouch. I kicked my bathtub up. There's not a lot of room in this bathroom. My temperature's staying basically the same. It is like around 98 basically, which seems kind of low, but it's been very consistent. The past yesterday it dipped down very slightly, and then the 2 days before that it was basically at 98.05, and today it's 98.03, so basically the same. I don't think I'm going to take Approve today because I only have one left, and I was supposed to do a baseline at the beginning of the cycle, but I did not know. I should have read it before, but I didn't. So I think I'm going to save that. Hopefully I don't have a next cycle, and hopefully this is it, but if I do, I want to do the baseline, so we're going to save for that. I don't really have very many symptoms. I do have a little bit of acne on my face, but that also happens before my period. My boobs are only like very slightly sore, not bad at all, so let's hope that's good signs. I'm not really seeing much. I feel like I don't see anything on the first response again, and I don't really see anything on the easy at home. I haven't taken a picture from my LH yet, but it looks like a 0.3 maybe. So I take pictures of these and I'll go back. I'm not seeing anything. I really thought I did on 8 DPO that I really thought I saw something, but I didn't see anything yesterday. Or 9 DPO. I thought I saw something. 10 DPO, I didn't see anything. Today's 11. And I don't see anything, which makes me think that I'm out, which I don't think is really sunk in yet, so I might be back later to do another easy at home. We'll see. But I'm not seeing anything. Good morning. It's now the next day. It's Monday, the 22nd of March. Yeah, I think. Temperature is still up. I haven't gotten any positive tests. I didn't take another one yesterday. It was really nice outside, and I just went and enjoyed the day. So that was nice. I don't think my tests are gonna be positive today. I think that my period's coming, even though my temperature is still high and looking good. It hasn't dropped, it stayed very consistent. I haven't gotten any tests that look positive, so that makes me think that it's just a matter of time of waiting. But I'm still going to take tests today and see how they look. There's so much happening. Can you hear the barking poodles and the sink turning on next door? All right, let's do first response and easy at home, and we'll see how they look. Nothing yet, but they are still drying. Like I said, I don't feel like they're gonna be positive because I'm on cycle day 12 and I haven't had anything on 9 DPO. I thought I saw something, but I haven't had anything since then. So I feel like they're not going to be positive because I would have had something by now. But we'll wait. I was really funny because yesterday I guess that my LH test was going to be 0.3 and it was 0.29. So I'm proud that I've taken so many of these tests that I can now tell what they're going to be. This one's definitely higher than 0.3. It's still drying a little bit, but it's very dark, which is strange. I don't know if you can see. It's definitely not like peak or high or anything like that, but I think it's gonna be darker than yesterday, which probably means that my period's coming because I don't see anything on these ones. And if the LHs go up, at that point I should see something on the other tests. But I'm not. I'm almost going to work, but I don't think I finished the other part. So I don't see a line. I don't see any line. So I think that I'm out again, which is so frustrating because I thought that this would work, but it does not seem like it will work. So now we just wait for my period to start. Hopefully that comes soon because I'm ready to move on to the next cycle. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, March 23rd. It's cycle day 29, I want to say. Hold on, let me check. Cycle day 30, not 29. Cycle day 30. 13 DPO, days past ovulation. I really thought I was going to get my period yesterday because I had like some cramping and stuff. No positive tests, but I did not. Then I thought I was going to get my period last night, but I did not. So we're going to take another test. I don't feel confident that I'm pregnant. My temperature is still high and even a little bit slightly, very slightly, like 0.05 higher than it was yesterday. But I feel like I would have gotten a positive, at least a faint positive by now. 13 DPO. So we'll take a test still, see how it goes. My LH went up a lot yesterday, but it usually does that before my period comes, so not a big indicator for me. But today's the 23rd, which is my lucky number, and a sign from my mom usually, because that was her favorite number. So maybe this day will bring me luck. Let's see. As far as symptoms, I'm not really having much. I have some acne around my nose, and I've had some cramping, but nothing like really bad. And that's it. My boobs aren't really sore. I don't feel nauseous. I'm not tired. So that also makes me feel like my period's coming because I don't have really any pregnancy symptoms. I don't think I see anything. I do feel like there's like a tiny line here, but I think it's just an indent line because I don't really see any color to it. It just looks like gray. I thought the 23rd would bring me some luck because it's the lucky number. So I had a little bit of hope that today would be a monumental day. I don't know. Let me take some pictures. My LH looks fairly dark again. It's still drying. It's still very pink. But you can definitely see two lines on it. It might be as high as yesterday. Take some pictures of this one and see how it looks. And I will hopefully remember to come back. I feel like they're not positive. I still feel like my period's coming. I still feel like I'm out the cycle. But until my period starts, I still have that little glimmer of hope. So if it's not my month, I wish my period would start so I could move on to a new cycle. I feel like I see a line on the first response, but it looks very similar to the one I saw 9 DPO, which never got darker and never turned into anything. So it makes me think that it's another indent line. I know first responses have been having a lot of indent lines lately, so I'm thinking it's probably just that. But my LH did go up even more to 0.44, which again, sometimes happens when my period's coming, or it could be a sign of pregnancy, but I've heard that you usually get a positive pregnancy test before you get a high LH. So I don't really see anything on my easy at home test. So maybe I'll take another one when I come home. I don't really know. If I get my period, that'll be my answer. So we'll see. I hope this is my cycle, but if it's not, I just want my period to come so I can move on to the next one. We'll see. Hi, I'm back from work. It is 3:23 p.m., still the 23rd. And I keep looking at this test all day because I feel like I see something on it and I need to know if it's an indent or not. I said if I didn't get my period when I was at work, I would take another test when I came home, and I'm home and I haven't got my period as far as I know. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom and hopefully I can see something more on one of these. I'm going with no. Again, I don't see anything. I'm assuming my period will be here soon.